Order. Welcome to tonight's council meeting, Tuesday, January 26, 2021. Clerk will call the roll, please.
Nelson,
Here.
Hildebrand, Maxdorf,
Here.
Wilson,
Here.
Jim Wilson,
Here.
Odekirk,
Present.
Hanson,
Present. Present.
Shilsky,
Present.
Gilson.
Here.
Let the record show we have a quorum. Next is the pledge. Please stand and face east. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Sounds like a real chorus, doesn't it? Thank you, everybody, and welcome to tonight's council meeting. We are trying a little new equipment here tonight, and you can see how we're spaced out in the assembly hall every now and then. I think we have something floating here, but it's working. And this will be the layout for those, as Jordan said, that are comfortable with coming in for the February 9th meeting. If not, we'll still be able to connect at home. With that, moving on the agenda, item 3, Chair will entertain a motion to approve the consent agenda.
Move we approve the consent agenda.
Second, Odekirk.
No.
We need a second.
Second, Odekirk.
Thank you. And I appreciate it when you add something to the conversation or vote and or make a motion, just like our two people tonight said their name after that, because we're trying not to read lips here. So we have a first and a second. Any discussion? Clerk will call the roll, please.
Hanson,
Yes. Yes.
Maxdorf,
Yes.
Shilsky,
Yes.
Bob Shilsky,
Yes.
Wilson,
Yes.
Jim Wilson,
Yes.
Diane Gilson,
Gilson, yes.
John Nelson,
Yes.
Nelson,
Yes.
Odekirk,
Yes.
Hildebrand,
Yes.
and we have everyone.
Motion carried, thank you. Moving on to item 4, the audience portion, where we recognize those that have signed in and or under current situations emailed Sabrina to indicate that they want to participate. We have no one indicating that this evening, but we always encourage people to watch, listen, ask questions, and talk to us. No items were removed from the consent agenda this evening. That item is not needed. Moving on to item 6, new business. Chair hereby appoints and asks for council confirmation for the appointment of City Administrator Utility Manager Jordan Skiff to the Room Tax Commission. Chair will entertain a motion.
So moved.
Motion to approve Hildebrand.
Good.
Hanson and Hildebrand, yes.
We have a first and a second. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
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 Opposed? Ayes have it, thank you. Moving on to item 6B, appointment of City Administrator Utility Manager Jordan Skiff to the Revolving Loan Committee. Chair will entertain a motion.
So
So
moved.
move, Alder Nelson.
Second, Wilson.
We have a first and a second. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried, thank you. Moving on to item C, appointment of Dan Mella to the Police and Fire Commission to fill the remaining term until May 1st, 2025. Chair will entertain a motion.
I move we appoint Dan Mella to the Police and Fire Commission. Wilson.
Second, Hanson.
We have a first and a second. Just an FYI, Dan Mella is the superintendent of Plymouth Public Schools, for those that don't know that. I think we all know it, but that's who he is. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it, thank you. Moving on to item D, award bid to PTS Contractors for the 2021 street project in the amount of $827,196.85. We'll have a brief summary by our city utility manager, Jordan Skiff, please.
Well, good evening. Thanks for the chance to present these bids to you. Obviously, the first big bid opening in my time here, and I was really pleased with the results. I know Director Austin was as well. You see the overall amount there, and while that's always a big number, it's good to know that the engineer's estimate was just over $1 million, so this is significantly less than that. It's also significantly within the budget that the capital improvement plan that you approved for 2021. Director Austin's memo does highlight that out of that 827,000, about 410,000 is from the city side of things. 78,000 is from sanitary sewer, and that leaves about $340,000 for the water utility. All three of those categories, the bid price is well under what was budgeted. Just kind of one side note, I know that there are some parts of our policies as it relates to street projects that might still need some discussion and debate among the council, and we certainly don't. I look forward to just restarting those conversations with you. In fact, we're hoping to have a Public Works and Utilities committee meeting before our next city council meeting to talk about things like lead service lines. But for tonight's action, I would certainly recommend approval of this contract so that we can let PTS get ready for this work and leave that lead service line discussion for other committee talks. So be happy to answer any questions or jot down any questions you may have.
Thank you, Administrator Skiff. The chair will entertain a motion so we can discuss.
Motion to approve, Hildebrand.
Second, Nelson.
We have a first and a second. Any discussion? Clerk will call the roll, please.
Hildebrand,
Yeah.
Nelson,
Yes.
John Nelson,
Yes.
Wilson,
Yes.
Matsdorf,
Yes.
Odekirk,
Yes.
Gilson,
Yes.
Diane Gilson,
Yes.
Shilsky,
Yes.
Hanson.
Yes.
Okay, yep.
Thank you. Motion carried. Moving on to item E, approval of construction management proposal for the 2021 street project from Kapoor and Associates, estimated cost of $85,458. I'll ask our city administrator, utility manager, Jordan Skiff, for a brief explanation, then I'll entertain a motion.
And this is related to the construction bid that you just approved. These are for construction management services from Kapoor, a longstanding consultant for the city. I think they've done a very good job. And so the amount that you see is their estimate. Construction services are often done on a time and materials basis, as there's some uncertainty with how weather or other factors might affect the work schedule. So instead of a lump sum, it's usually done on a time and materials basis. The design was a lump sum that cost $93,000, and so this estimated $85,000 would then bring it up to $178,000 total that Kapoor would get for their services on this project. But certainly we recommend approval of this. I think, again, they've done a good job for us, and Director Austin is comfortable with their work.
Thank you. The chair will entertain a motion so we can discuss.
Mattsdorf, as written. Approve to discuss.
Second, Shilsky.
No second.
We need a second.
Second, Shilsky.
Thank you. We have a first and a second. Any discussion?
Mayor Pullman, Alder Hanson.
Go ahead, Alder Hanson.
Was there an estimate or a budgeted amount to that?
I'm not sure how Director Austin had it broken down in the CIP, but the overall amounts that were in the CIP, again, are much more than both the construction and the design. So just kind of as a reminder, again, the city share of construction on the PTS project or bid was $410,000. We have $890,000 budgeted, and so the city share of Kapoor's services are well within that. Out of the sanitary sewer, which is probably the tightest budget, PTS's bid was about $78,000. We have $100,000 budgeted. And then for the water utility, PTS's bid was $340,000. We had $475,000 budgeted. So again, Kapoor's design and construction management services all fit within the budget very well.
Thank
We
you.
can break it down more directly in an email or something if you'd prefer.
In other words, we're within projection.
We're well within our budget, yes, sir.
Okay. Does that satisfy your answer, Alder Hanson?
Yes, it does. Thank you.
Thank you. Good question. Any other questions? Hearing none, clerk will call the roll, please. Please, on awarding the contract to Kapoor as indicated.
Gilson,
Yes.
Nelson,
Yes.
Odeker,
Yes.
Amy Odeker,
Yes.
Hildebrand,
Yeah.
Hanson,
Yes.
Maxdorf,
Yes.
Shilsky,
Yes.
Jim Wilson.
Yes.
Motion carried. Thank you. Chair will entertain a motion to adjourn until 7:00 p.m. on February 9th.
Motion we adjourn.
Second, Odeker.
Shilsky.
We have a first and a second. All in favor, say aye.
I.
Opposed? Ayes have it. We stand adjourned. Thank you very much. Please make your comments known to our system tonight, to either Jordan or Sabrina. And if we have any quirks, we will get the bugger Dave added and we'll figure it out. But please, as long as we can hear everybody and see